Alright, hey everyone, E921 here, and this is gameplay over Kill Confirmed on Interchange, and I'm not going to talk about gameplay much. This is going to be a new story that I saw yesterday. It's why the end of $60 video games is near. This is a great thing for every gamer that has a console or goes to GameStop. Now they're not talking about like Call of Duty or Skyrim, stuff like that. That'll stay $60. Like they talked about Angry Birds, the biggest mobile game ever, and it cost $1, and that's it. What it talked about more or less was games that are B-rated, C-rated, and stuff like that, costing near $60. I think was Duke Nukem $60, because that was just terrible. We all played Duke. Duke was terrible. Well, a few people liked it, but it was boring to me. There's been some games that I've bought for 60 and didn't really like. Sports games are all 60. That I could probably put those down to 40. There's a lot that you could probably name and put them down to lower prices. I think like Sonic Generations was 50, but I didn't get that. So I said not to. But I heard it's pretty good, so that could have been a $60 game price increased. But it's also talked about the lowering of game prices. I've heard other commentators talk about it, how it could go away, and it will go like Steam. Steam lowers prices within 2 or 3 months of the game coming out, or if the downloads for it get lower. If there's a need for it, they do it. And like a brand new book and CD barely breaks $20 mark, and Blu-rays cap out around 30 is what I talked about also. And $60 has been around on games for years. But for kids, younger kids and parents alike, this is a good thing if games go under $60 for certain titles. Like for me, I'm 16, 17 next month. $60 games are getting expensive. If I move out or something like that, or if it's not a necessity, it's gonna get more expensive than what I'd like to play. But if I can get a good game for $30-40, I'm all over that. Saving $20, that's worth it to me. But like I said, Call of Duty and more high up titles, Battlefield probably could be up there, maybe. If there's a new Elder Scrolls game, that would definitely be up there, just because of how awesome all of those games are. But Skyrim deserved to be 60, and Modern Warfare 3 deserved to be 60, because those are two of the highest grossing games in a long time. They deserve it. So, and if you think about it, people have more fun playing affordable games. Like, some of the best games I've ever played were under $10, $20. Minecraft, for example. Minecraft was, what, $20 during beta? And it has grown to one of the biggest games there is. But apparently, like, I'm reading the article still right now. I have it up just to have little mind notes. It says Madden aren't going anywhere. But I don't really consider Madden as being a big title game. I would put it down to 50 or 40, just because. Much as like also Halo will stay up there, and Battlefield. Okay, does say Battlefield. But some of the bigger games like Draw Something and Angry Birds are cheap. Plants vs Zombies was a $3 game, and on $15 for the Vita. It's like, why? Why make the price so different? And I was talked about Castle Crashers and Battlefield 1943 in the PSN's journey. So it depends how you look at it and what you want. Like Call of Duty was 60, Angry Birds was $1. Is there a big enough difference to say that $59 difference in those games is acceptable? I guess you could go to the fact that Call of Duty was a more well-known title, and the game in a way changes every time you play, but not really. Okay, you play with different people, but in a different map, but use the same guns, the same kill streaks. Well, I guess in this one you can. I guess in Modern Warfare 3 you can kind of debate that because the changing of kill streaks, but you get what I mean. And so it's like, can the games really defend their $60 title? Because, like I said, games have been bad and games have been good. I've seen games that cost, like Minecraft, $20, great title. Terraria wasn't too bad for 15 when you first got it. I'm trying to think of some other ones out. I got Left 4 Dead pretty cheap, but that used to be 60. Some other ones, TF2, I don't know how much that used to cost, but now it's free. And now look at it, it blew up as it's free. Steam knows how to do their games, and PSN and Xbox can take that. Can take that stuff, or take the knowledge of that, and help out people. But, on the other hand, Steam's all online. PS3, Xbox people have to go somewhere and buy their stuff, which makes it so much harder to lower prices because the GameStop people or whatever company you go buy your games from have to get the shipment, have to pay for shipping for the games, have to stock the games, to pay employees to do the games, to sell them, to stock them, and everything. So you got to think about what's going to change, how it's going to change, and what's the future of gaming. It says I'm reading it right now, quick, just to have notes back. Like I said, development cost is a biggie as it's piracy. I don't get that, but it's also taking a hit at the used game market. I think a used Modern Warfare 3 costs $55. Really? Why would I buy a used at $55 when I could buy a new for $60? Really, $5? I'm not gonna keep out over $5 for a big title game. But I don't know. Like I bought Duke Nukem when it was down to $40. I want to say, and I sold it back to GameStop to get some other games. I think I got Dragon Age 2 and I sold it back, and I got $8 at the time when I turned in my Duke Nukem, and that was maybe a month after I'd gotten it for $40. And I guarantee you, well, now I can't say it, but when I was there, I looked up at the shelf the used games, how much they were reselling it for. It was $30 they were reselling it for. So that I lost $22 from selling it back to them instead of buying a copy. And then again, everyone else loses money of whoever buys it. So I think that's about it for this one. But just expect game differences, game price differences maybe. B titles won't be very good anymore. B titles will be down in price. A titles probably will stay the same at 60. But maybe B's can go down to $45, $50. Save everyone $10. I wouldn't mind it. I want to hear your guys' thoughts, and I hope you guys like this. 23 and 9, and I'll see you all next time. So.